feels a little bit dangerous being out right now. It's like we all kind of had unprotected sex, like, you know what I mean? Like it's fun, but we're gonna regret this later. You know what I mean? Oh, everybody's freaking out online, posting pictures at Costco, and it's clearly people that have never been there. You know what I mean? They're like, "It's so busy at Costco. It's always busy at Costco." What are you talking about? I got to tour with these guys all summer. I did shows in small town Saskatchewan, and I got to bottle feed a calf for the first time. Never done that before, and they're powerful animals. I didn't realize how strong they are. The damn thing damn near sucked the bottle right out of my hand. And my name's Myles Morrison. That's a Scottish last name. You guys know the stereotype in every joke ever written. Scottish people pretty famous for banging farm animals. And I never understood that until I saw the suction power on that calf. Well, I'm not gonna do it, but at least now I get it. So I'm starting to feel not 20 anymore. I know I'm not old yet, but definitely can't. You can't just go out. Remember, in your 20s, you could just go out, right? You could just stay out all night. Be like, well, I got to get ready for work. After drinking all night long, like, oh, when do you work? 15 minutes. Put on my Safeway apron and off my way. Barf in the back and then go stack apples. That's what Oh, because you always had that buddy that would just be like, "Come on, man, we got to go out. Like, go big or go home." Now I'd love to go home. That's where my cat is. I like it there. Oh, but it's tough. It's funny because when you were 20, there'd always be buddies phoning up like, "Oh, what do you got going on this weekend?" Like, no plans. They'd be like, "Oh, come out. Let's go do something." Now, in your mid-30s, a little different. They're like, "What do you got going on this weekend?" Like, no plans. They're like, "Nice." Things change, man. I'm going back to school right now, which is not, that's not something anybody's proud of. Nobody goes back to school as an adult because things are going well. Did it because you became a comedian in your 20s and it didn't quite pan out. So. But it's funny because school supplies are great now. Like they have erasable pens that work. You guys remember the erasable pen? They were the worst thing that ever happened to your page, right? And they had remember the pink and blue eraser? And the pink side was for pencil and the blue side was for ripping your paper in half. What scientist completely messed up his page and was like, "We need to sell this"? Those guys working on that were like, "What do you think would take out pen?" And somebody was like, "Blue sandpaper." We just got back from a snowboard trip too, and like snowboarding, not good at it. I like hitting jumps about a half a foot high, and I close my eyes and wait for it to be over. I like doing it, but this past year I just learned the shame of riding the chairlift back down the mountain. It's a level of embarrassment I didn't even know existed. Everybody's waving at you from the other side. Because you're the only idiot going the wrong way down. And then they stop the lift, and then you got to explain to everybody that you just held up what happened. So now I'm coming up with excuses. I'm like, "Oh, my binding broke. Weird." Because I'm too ashamed to be like, "It is fucking steep up there, you guys." Don't go. It's scary. You know what I mean? I've been known to walk down from a few water slides that look a little iffy too. You know, the ones you got to keep your legs crossed the whole time or it'll rip your balls off. I'm like, forget that. I'm taking the stairs. So one of my favorite things about snowboard trips growing up was we would always get a ski in, ski out cabin, and then there's no rules at the cabin, right? It's bedlam the whole time, right? Everybody drinks way too much. and then passes out everywhere. And girls look out for their drunk friends, right? That motherly instinct kicks in, right? And they're just like, oh my God, Sarah, what happened to you? You're so drunk. We all did the same amount of Jello shooters. Your eyes aren't even pointing the same way. Everyone knows that one person, as soon as they get wasted, one eye separates from the other one. Oh, which one do I look at? They do, they get a little blanket, a little cup of water, a little back rub, a little pep talk. Don't worry, Sarah, it's gonna be okay. Right? What do buddies do when their buddies pass out? Color on them with markers. I like dolling them all up with makeup, right? Just steal somebody's makeup and put on a lipstick, and he'll wake up mad and wash the makeup off, but mascara is usually waterproof. He'll walk around the whole next day with gorgeous eyes. I woke up mad at the cabin once, and I'd gotten like 5 hours of sleep. We partied all night after skiing, and I knew they did something to me. I didn't know what, because I woke up with a big capital W on my forehead and permanent Sharpie marker. And I was just tired and mad, and at the end of my rope, I didn't know what this giant W was for, and I just woke up and yelled at them. I just went, why is there a W on my head? That's not even funny, you guys are losers. And they all laughed because they knew someone traced their balls on my head. Thank you very much, I'm Myles Morrison.